keep track. You get 3 votes, they all count. Our first comedian up tonight, I want you to give a warm welcome for Kelly Edwards, local theatrical performing artist. This is only his 2nd time performing as himself, being funny on purpose. He loves everyone, Kelly Edwards.
Whoa! What a great crowd! 12 funny people you're about to see. And I get to go first! Yeah, that's how I feel about it, but you know what? I hedged my bet. I brought a little something for y'all. Watch your eyes now. I don't want to get sued. Here's a little something to remember me by. It's going to be a long show. There's going to be a lot of funny on this stage. So I want y'all to, maybe think of me at the end. And if you don't vote for me tonight, then maybe, you'll get a big cavity to think of me later. What the heck? There's enough for all. I got enough for all. So, speaking of my wife, when I first find out that I made it, this far to this semifinals, I'm like, honey, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna fool him again? And she's like, don't look at me. Just stay away from religion and politics. Yes, dear. So I'm like, okay, now religion and politics. Politics and religion. The first thing I think of is, the Christmas story, Jesus being born in a manger, and, all I can think of is that Mary and Joseph must have had the same maternity health care plan that my wife and I had. So let's talk about religion. Huh? And let's cut to the chase, okay? Who's right? Okay? Whose God is God? I'm a 7-day absenteeist myself. Which means that, I'm an atheist, but hey, I'm open. I mean, you never know. The San Francisco Giants did win the World Series. Now, if those Chicago Cubs win, then I'm in, I believe. But I think, if there really is a God, I think it's pretty obvious. She's a Yankee fan. What's up with that? I mean, and there's so many religions out there. Okay. You know how many? Well, I wondered. And I did what any person on a spiritual quest of great importance would do. I went to Ask.com. Duh. And it came through. According to Ask.com, there are 19 main religious groups broken down to 270 large groups with many, many more smaller ones. Yeah. Now I'm like, whoa! My mind is busy. Who's right? So I'm thinking, if we go with the many religious groups, the ethnic groups, the Hindus, the Buddhists, the Christians, who's right? Ralph Nader. Yeah. Ralph Nader. I mean, everybody is so serious about the religious, and take any of them, how many Latino Catholics do we have in the room tonight? Well, if there was more of them, they tell you, they're serious about their religion. They're cooking dinner at home. They're like, oh my God, I burned my tortilla. Look, it's the face of the Virgin Mother. Don't eat it. Save it for later. And, Italian Catholics. How many Italian Catholics do we have here tonight? I can tell this slow. Don't worry. There's 3 Italians. And they're talking about Easter. And the first one says, Easter, that's my favorite American holiday. That's when all the kids, they get dressed up in costumes and they put on a nice mask and they go door to door and they're ringing the bell. And the people, they answer the door and the kids, they yell out, Happy Easter! And then people, they put Easter eggs into the basket. And the second time, he's like, no, man, no. He says, that's not Easter, that's a Halloween. Okay? Easter, the whole family, they get into the car. They take a nice drive out into the country. They find a nice tree, they bring it at home. They put a nice decorations on the tree. Easter morning, the Easter bunny, he'd come down the chimney and he'd put Easter eggs into the stockings. And the third time, he's like, no, man, no, that's at Christmas. He says Easter, baby Jesus. He was born. He grew up. He started to preach. He got into trouble. The Romans, they hang him on the cross, he died. His friends, they take his dead body down, they put it in a nice big cave. And they roll a great big rock in front of the cave. But 3 days later, the great big rock, it arose away all by itself. And then Jesus, he'd come out. If he sees his shadow, he goes back in for 6 more weeks. Give it up for these guys.